Dave is back at it, here to give everyone another Chicago Bulls news, rumors, updates related video. And unfortunately, this video isn't going to be very positive, as our Chicago Bulls have lost 3 games now in a row. I was very pumped watching the game against the Nets on Wednesday night. I was actually doing laundry during that game, and it was a very competitive game in the first half. I started doing laundry towards the end of the first half, and when I was completely done with everything, with about 7 something left in the third quarter, it seems that's when the Nets went on their run and ended up winning the game by a lot. It was 30 or more points, and it wasn't impressive. It seemed like the Nets either would hit a 3 or shoot a 3, get fouled and miss, and then hit 3 free throws. So the Bulls need some better perimeter defenders and smarter perimeter defenders. Obviously, we have a bunch of players injured right now, so it seems that we either have a bunch of players injured or a bunch of players in the NBA health and safety protocol, either which way. So the Bulls, they get beaten and dominated by the Nets in the second half, and they lose. Then we play the Golden State Warriors on Friday, and well, that was a mess. The only player that looked any good in that game was Vucevic, and he didn't even look that great. And then 4 minutes into the game, Zach LaVine gets hurt, but he is able to walk off under his own power. And at the moment, there's no structural damage. So I'm guessing LaVine will probably be out until Friday, maybe later. I don't know, but it's just like one thing after another. And then we find out that Lonzo Ball is also hurt, and we play the Boston Celtics last night, and we lose. It was a nice effort though, because I think a lot of players played well, but we came up just a little bit short. I think Kobe White and Ayo Dosunmu had a decent game. Ayo actually had a really good game, but we just fell short against the Celtics. So it was very unfortunate. Of course, like I'd mentioned, we have lots of injuries and lots of people that are in not a lot right now, but players that have went into and come out of the NBA health and safety protocol, as Alex Caruso. I don't know if he's out of it yet, but they're talking about he'll return on Wednesday, so that should help, and hopefully he's fully healthy because he was dealing with an injury. Of course, we have the injury to Derrick Jones Jr. The timetable for his injury was 2 to 4 weeks. Hopefully he'll be back soon because he's one of our better defenders. And then Tyler Cook, who we don't use a lot, but when players start to get injured, we started using him more, and he actually put up pretty good numbers. At the time of his injury, it was like 2 to 4 weeks for him to return. I guess he hurt his ankle really bad, and not terribly bad where he's going to be out for the season, but bad enough where he's going to miss a couple weeks. So hopefully all those players come back. Of course, Zach LaVine, we want Zach LaVine to be 100% healthy. Hopefully he comes back when he's ready to go. It seems like everything is going to be okay with LaVine. And then, of course, Lonzo Ball was a scratch tonight. So I wish we would have our full complement of players. Of course, we still have Patrick Williams, who's been out, although he's working on conditioning right now. And if he's able to come back, maybe that'll help us, hopefully. We, of course, have the trade deadline on February 10th. I have no idea what the Bulls are going to do. I've heard that Patrick Williams is off limits, but I really do want the Bulls to upgrade the power forward position in addition to Patrick Williams. In the meantime, we want somebody to be in that position until Patrick Williams is ready to come back, if he's able to come back this season. Of course, there's the talk about Jeremy Grant, Chris Boucher, Christian Wood. I don't know if any of those are going to happen. Marvin Bagley, but it would definitely be nice to get one of those guys. Boucher might be the easiest to get because he's on a 1-year deal and he's only $7 million. I suspect that Troy Brown and our 2022 pick from Portland and possibly Derrick Jones Jr. would be moved if we're not going to move Patrick Williams. Of course, Kobe White, who's actually played pretty well, other than his defense actually has looked better, but a team like Brooklyn, he was just, he'd foul when they'd shoot a 3. Him and Alfonso McKinney, it was happening to do over and over again. So it was just hard to watch, but it sucks because the Bulls actually put up a valiant effort last night against the Boston Celtics, but came up just a bit short. So hopefully we'll get back to our winning ways. That might take till when we get everybody healthy, which hopefully will be soon, other than Patrick Williams. I want to see what this team can do when they're 100% healthy with nobody in the COVID protocols and nobody on the nobody injured and out for an extended period of time. So, you know, it's your turn to talk now. I've talked probably long enough. If you're a fan of the Bulls, obviously, you're a fan of the channel, smash that like button. If there's anybody you know or any social media app that you like that you want to share this video with, that's fine. Sound off in the comment section about your thoughts. What should the Bulls do? Would you hang on to all our chips and just see what happens? Or would you try to make some moves to try to win an NBA championship? I'm interested to see what people will do, because I think we should trade Patrick Williams and try to make the most of what we have, because I don't know like how effective he'll be when he comes back, if he comes back. And of course, last but certainly not least, don't forget to hit that sub button. I'm trying to grow the channel, but obviously I need your help to do that for me. Subscribe to the channel, join the team, show your support, and be a part of something special. And JDev will return.